Trying to let you know 사인을 보내 시그널 보내 hey!
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to another episode of 279 Garage. Today is a little bit different. We're going to talk about model cars. And why are we talking about model cars? Here's the reason why. What started my passion, well, when I was a little kid, basically ever since I can remember, I fell in love with cars and motorcycles. And when you're a kid and before you get your license, you want to have that car. So basically I couldn't have that car yet because I didn't have my license, was a little kid. And around when I was 6 years old, I was taken to some psychiatrists and some psychologists, and they told my grandparents to get me into a hobby so I could actually get all that stress and all that hyperness out of me. So they actually started buying me model cars around when I was 6, and I started building model cars. Back in the days, I used to build one model car a night. Now a model car actually takes me a while, because I build a little bit, sit, let it sit, build a little bit, let it sit, and it's been an obsession of mine for a really long time. This Mustang right here, I've been building it. It's been on and off probably about 3 or 4 years now. I started it, painted it, left it there, and then I introduced one of my best friends, FREDDY, into the model car hobby, and I actually gave him the kit and told him to finish it. So it's basically a product of both of us working together. Some of the interior I did, like the checkers and all that in the interior. I actually did that checker interior, and he did most of the he did basically the whole engine. The only thing I did in the engine was the wiring and basically putting all the glue together and all the little decals, stuff like that, all the little details on the engine bay. You can barely see them there, but it's got a lot of detail in there in the engine bay. Doesn't do it justice, but it's pretty detailed in there. So basically, yeah, that's what got me into the car hobby when I was a little kid. These were the cars that I was actually working on when I was a little kid, and that actually evolved into working into bigger cars. So that's what started my passion, basically working on cars and customizing cars. Started customizing these guys and stuff like that. So in 279 Garage, we're gonna deal with real cars, and we're gonna deal with model cars too. It's gonna be a little bit of everything. I still gotta work on the rear end. I'm working on the rear end. Still gotta glue the rear tires, but I actually gotta, I don't know if you guys catch that line right there. I actually gotta sand that down. So that's what I'm gonna be teaching you, to get that line out of that mold line out of that tire. So it actually looks like it's a worn tire. It's been on the street, on the road, you know. So we're gonna be working on that, and I'm just gonna show you how to do that and enjoy the process. For this process, what I do is basically, let me get this. I take it was chewed by my dog, as you can see, but it still works. So I got the part that wasn't chewed by my dog, and I just start sanding it and rotating the tire with it and looking at it. Keep sanding, rotating, and you clean it off. get tires and wheels in the position that we wanted and glued. Now you can see actually the stance of it. Let me lower this a little bit so you can actually appreciate the fat mama jama that we're talking about. I don't know if you can see it there. That is right there. So yeah, we're finally done with this one after a couple of years in the making. Freddie was actually the one that motivated me. And yeah, I gotta work on this front glass that I just actually unglued it by mistake. So I gotta glue this again. Back in place. So yes. And here's finished product. After a couple of years of under construction, this is what we got. This is a 1989 Ford Mustang, Fox body. I did a couple of mods to it. If you notice, the front bumper is actually a Cobra bumper. The tail lights are off a Cobra. In the back here, I shaved off. It had like some little grooves because it had a luggage rack on the back that was supposed to go back there. So that was shaved off. The interior, I don't wanna, because I actually glued the tires, so I don't wanna. The interior, you can pick it up there. It's actually checkers. That I learned that off of Dr. Cranky. If you look him up in YouTube, you'll find him, Dr. Cranky. Great modeler. He's got a lot of good stuff. So if you really want to learn how to create model cars, go over there, Dr. Cranky. I follow Dr. Cranky. I follow Mr. Mini Dreams, 420, Interstate 420. They build good stuff. They got good projects, especially Dr. Cranky. He's got an awesome channel. So go over there and follow him. And basically, I finally finished it. Freddy's gonna be happy. He has put a lot of effort into it too. We both did. But it's finally done. And the last piece. I'm gonna put the hood on. And we got it. Tomorrow when the tires are dry on the differential, I'll actually buff it. Give it a little buff, get all the fingerprint marks off of it, make it look pretty. And that paint actually, it's a dark blue metallic. I actually mixed that paint like two years ago. And I sprayed it. And I left it in the box, showed it to Freddie. Freddie fell in love with it. So Mr. Acura Boy, box body is done. I forgot the little, I don't know if you get it there. Window sticker. Let's put that window sticker in between the seats. And another one bites the dust. So, next project. Yeah, I'll get this out of the way. That's gonna be our next project. 1978 Firebird. You won't believe this, but I bought this car back in 2002 or 3. Bought this kit in 2002 or 3. Opened it, did a couple of things on it. Lost the hood. Couldn't find the hood. Found it about 2 months ago. And finally gonna finish it. So that's the next project. And after that, then I don't know what to do. So if you're tuned, let me know what you want to see. I got a lot of projects, I'll let you know. And I'm gonna create more videos about this. So let me know if you like them. and stay tuned. Have a good one, guys.